Good afternoon. I am Reverend Dr. Martha Jacobs, Senior Minister here at First Congregational Church in Chappaqua. Welcome to our Wednesday Advent service. We will begin with lighting our first candle on the Advent wreath, the candle of hope, and then we will proceed with our chant, Prepare the Way of the Lord. If you have yet to download the bulletin, you can go to our website where you will find at fcc-chappaqua.org where you will be able to download it there and fully participate in our service today. Prepare the way of the Lord, prepare the way of the Lord, and all people will see the salvation of our God. Please join me in our responsive reading. To you, O Lord, I lift up my soul. O my God, in you I trust. Do not let me be put to shame. Do not let my enemies exult over me. Do not let those who wait for you be put to shame. Let them be ashamed who are wantonly treacherous. Make me to know your ways, O Lord, and teach me your paths. Lead me in your truth and teach me, for you are the God of my salvation. For you I wait all day long. Be mindful of your mercy, O Lord, and of your steadfast love, for they have been from of old. Do not remember the sins of my youth or of my transgressions. According to your steadfast love, remember me, for your goodness' sake, O Lord. Good and upright is the Lord, therefore he instructs sinners in the way. He leads the humble in what is right, and teaches the humble his way. All the paths of the Lord are steadfast love and faithfulness for those who keep his covenant and his decrees. Here now our reading for today. It is from the prophet Isaiah, chapter 2, verses 1 through 5. The word that Isaiah, son of Amoz, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. In the days to come, the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established as the highest of the mountains, and shall be raised above the hills. All the nations shall stream to it. Many people shall come and say, "Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, that God may teach us God's ways, and that we may walk in God's paths. For out of Zion shall go forth instruction, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. God shall judge between the nations, and shall arbitrate for many peoples. They shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war any more. O house of Jacob, come. Come, let us walk in the light of the Lord." Friends, let us now take a few moments for silent and personal prayers. We are now going to sing the first verse of hymns number 162, 161, and then 160. These are hymns, I realize that we did not put the words in the bulletin today, but you should be able to find them easily by Googling them. So let us first begin with hymn number 162. My apologies. Keith and I are both dealing with bronchial issues, so. Friends, let us now say our prayer of intercession. God, we seek you in the most unlikely places, as a child in a stable and in an empty tomb. Hear these prayers which come from the unlikely corners of our lives and our hearts. Let us have hope that darkness and death do not have the final say. God be with us. Let us prepare for the miraculous birth of the Word in our hearts. God be with us. Let us live into the joy of this life and the promise of God's return. God be with us. Let us love God and our neighbors with all of our hearts, minds, and spirits. God be with us. Friends, let us now take a few moments for silent and personal prayers. Give us ears to hear, O Lord, and eyes to watch, that we may know your presence in our midst during this holy season of joy, as we anticipate the coming of Jesus Christ, who taught us to pray, saying, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Let us now join together in our chant, Wait for the Lord. Please join me in prayer. God, as we enter this darkest time of the year, we see the night sky reflected in our world, from a full, beautiful moon to a starless, cloudy, rainy night. Help us to remember your promise. Shine your light upon us, warming our hearts and our souls. Live among us and do what we cannot. Bring peace. Counsel the nations, lift up the poor and forgotten, and bring low those who are proud. Come again, God, and change our hearts. My dear ones, let us go in hope that God will be born anew in our world and also in our hearts. Amen.